Alright, hey guys, Daily here, and right now we are alright, this is a match at locals versus Chaos Dragons. At this point, we were both 3-1, so this was basically a decider in getting into the finals or not, or we were 2-1. So this is deciding into who's gonna play at a shot for finals. I'm playing Gem Knights, he's playing Chaos Dragons. I'm on the left here with Absolute Zero Matt. Um, he's playing some World of Warcraft Matt. I think that's, and then we roll for who goes first. He ends up going first, and yeah, we'll see how this ends up. I know I obviously played this and I know how it finishes, but we're gonna see anyways. So he wins the dice roll, allowing him to go first. So I believe he ends up going charge right away. I actually don't remember this match completely myself, so I'm gonna be kind of narrating it a little bit off. I might not be able to talk the entire time for it, but hopefully we'll be able to see it. So I believe he ends up charging. Yeah, he uses charge of the light ray. Mills hits Dark Hold, Reborn Sangan. If you're not able to see that, I'm sorry. Let's see, and then I don't know what he does after this. Actually, it's kind of weird. Let's look. I'm just gonna watch. I think he solar recharges into. I'm pretty sure he has a Raikou. No, he has a Raikou and recharges or so. He has a Raikou, does recharge or something. This point, I'm regretting. I regret not having Citrine at this point because I really had to play around that Raikou pretty heavily. He fucking set 3 this game. It pissed me off so much. But yeah, I'm pretty sure his set was Raikou because that's what he added off his charge. So I have to think about it. I summon Gem Knight Garnet, I believe. So I swing over to swing because I'm on a sacrifice to this fodder for the Raikou. And I do have the back row to back myself up. I'm pretty sure I set a Solemn in the deep prison. Sorry, this shit's kind of shaky there. So I swing into it with a Garnet. It's a Raikou. I knew that was gonna come. So he mills 3. Mills bad again. I set 1 or 2 go. I think the one I set was deep prison. I was looking at his grave to see what he had. He did have the cards for Dark and the Light, meaning he could drop anything up from BLS to like Pulsar. He actually could OTK me right now, but he doesn't have the cards for it. So I was kind of worried. He went Tour Guide. Tour Guide overlay for Zen mains, if I'm correct. Maybe Leviathan? I don't remember what he overlays into. I think it's Zen mains and end up deprisoning it. That's what it happens. I know I have deprison set, so if he goes Zen mains, I'm pretty solid on that. Yep, Zen mains. Oh, he does defense on this. I don't remember what I did to this. I think I set a Gem Turtle. That's what it was. Set Gem Turtle at this point. Banishes for Light Pulsar or Dark Flare, one of the two. But he banishes for Light Pulsar there. I swinged with Light Pulsar, and this is where I deprison actually. Did not remember this match exactly, but yeah, I deprison his Light Pulsar. He doesn't have an answer to that. He loses it. It's my turn. I set Gem Turtle. Set 1 face down, I believe. Nope, just set Gem Turtle pass. I believe he summons Zen mains and has Zen mains attaching to it, or he goes Lila or something. Or it's a Raikou he sets, and he goes Zen mains in my face down. He hits Gem Turtle. Oh, this is game 1, by the way. So he did not know what I was playing at this point. Besides, out of the Garnet, obviously, he did not know I was actually competitive because I only had 2 match wins and I lost my first one. Versus Myrmelantians. So with Gem Turtle, I'm able to add Gem Knight Fusion to my hand. He takes 500, so he's at 7,500 at this point. I've deprisoned. It's just the only damage taking. I go Rabbit. Don't really give a shit. Gem Knight Fusion. It's like, oh, you veilered my Rabbit. Oh, I'm gonna make a Shockmaster anyways. So he veilers my Rabbit. I Gem Knight Fusion with Obsidian, Tourmaline, and Gem Knight Fusion, meaning I'm able to make it Topaz. I have 2 options, Prisma or Topaz. I ended up going Topaz here. So with Topaz, I'm able to go that, and I make Shockmaster. I kind of misplayed here, actually. I noticed this afterwards, but what I should have done is I should have... I'll show you. I'll tell you as a misplay in a second. I don't know if you guys will notice it or not, but yeah, I had a slight misplay here. So effects. I should have attacked face down knowing it would have been a Raikou or something. but I ended up just swinging into the Zen mains. So I should have attacked with Shockmaster and Zen mains first, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to hit his face down or not. I was deciding. I think at this point I was debating whether or not to swing into his Zen mains or swing into his face down. I decided to swing into his face down, killing his Raiko. Then he does not get the effect off Raiko, even the mill effect, because no monster effects are activating. Alright, I end, and I believe he drops something that's able to get over my Shockmaster. I'm pretty sure he runs over Shockmaster or he Dark Hold or something. So I remember him getting over what I had on board. He banishes for Dark Flare and puts it in defense. I'm pretty sure it's Dark Flare. Yeah, it's Dark Flare over Shock. He lances it, runs it over. And it's my turn. At this point, I top decked a Grand Soul. I'm pretty sure I top decked a Grand Soul. I had Grand Soul already set, so I was able to banish for Gemini Fusion, and Gemini Fusion back to my hand. And then I go this turn. I'm able to drop Grand Soil. My decision after I drop Grand Soil, my decision is to which one I should add, either Rescue Rabbit or to add a Special Summon Rescue Rabbit or Topaz. I was thinking about Rescue Rabbit myself. I told him to wait if he had any responses, but I was thinking about it because I didn't know if I should add Rescue Rabbit or not. I think about the targets in my deck at this point. I'm pretty sure I ended up not using Rescue Rabbit. I'm pretty sure I ended up grabbing Topaz instead. I was explaining because he hasn't played against Grand Soil before. Alright, so I do end up taking Topaz for anyone wondering. Alright, so I ended up, like I said, I do end up deciding taking Topaz, but I was like kind of making my decision kind of longer. I didn't know which one would be better. The reason I was thinking the other way is that depending on what his face down was, I was kind of screwed. So, I ended up not doing Rabbit. I was thinking, I ended up going Topaz off that instead. If I had done Rabbit, I could have made a Topaz anyways, but I wasn't sure if I wanted to do that. So I got Topaz now. I'm able to go Grand Soul over Dark Flare. Topaz over Zen main, so he takes 1800. Then I run over his face down, which is Raiko. So he takes 1800, 500. He's taking 2300, 2900. He's taking 3200 at this point. He has to decide which one he wants to hit. He ends up picking Topaz, which I don't know if it was a mistake or not. It was, and it wasn't at the same time. So he ends up hitting Topaz. He decided that even Topaz was a big enough threat that he needed to get rid of it. Because Topaz's effect is actually really busted. If I had gotten another turn with Topaz, I had the game in the bag. And with what he had Light Pulse. The only thing he could have brought out was Light Pulsar, which is going to crash into Grand Soul, I believe. That's deciding on my hand. MST is my Mirror Force. A warning is Light Pulsar. He ends with nothing in hand. It's my turn again. I win this game here on this turn if I'm correct. I believe I drew a Monster Reborn into Gem Knight. Topaz for game. And then we're going to game 2 at this point. I'll post in the annotations game 2. And then maybe game 3. I'm not going to tell you guys. But maybe game 3. And then remember to subscribe, check out my channel for more videos, and do all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching.